What's up guys, it's Brandon Childs, and today we're going over one of my favorite movements I call leg twists. Now I really like this one because it functions as a dynamic stretch and also a core strengthening exercise. It's one of the safest ways to improve the rotational range of motion in the mid to lower spine in order to have more control and stability through any kind of twisting activity. And when done correctly, it's going to teach you how to properly engage your abs in order to initiate the movement. So to set up for the leg twist, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your hand is set up right below your shoulder level. This makes it a lot less likely that you'll compensate with your shoulders and your upper body when you're doing the twist. You don't want them too high, you don't want them too low. So shoulders here, hand is right below, nice and comfortable. The next thing is you want to make sure your palms are facing straight up. That's because if your palms are down and you're doing the twist, you're more than likely to be internally rotating your shoulder, which is what you don't want to do. So palms facing up. The next part is when you do begin to lift your legs, whether you do a straight leg or bent, you want to really make sure that your lower back is pressed flat into the mat. You don't want to arch your back like that and do any kind of twisting because that's what's going to lead to injuries. So really focus on rotating your pelvis up in the front, pushing your lower back flat onto the mat and keeping it there the entire time. The next part is keep your knees and your hips nice and straight the entire time. So as you begin to twist, you don't want to pull your knees in too far, and you also don't want to let them drop down too far. You want to try to keep them at a nice straight angle all the way to the side. Go as low as your body will let you while keeping this shoulder on the mat as best you can. It's perfectly natural for it to want to come up a little bit, but you really have to work on squeezing that opposite shoulder blade down into the mat as you bring your legs down. So as you can see, I'm a little tighter on this side. This shoulder really wants to pull up. I'm really having to engage and squeeze this side of my upper back down while still engaging my abs and my obliques to engage the stretch here. As I lift up, I'm squeezing my abs to lift up. I'm not just using my lower back or my obliques. I'm engaging my abs and squeezing my stomach to return to the center. Now the most advanced part of this is obviously straighten your legs. So exact same thing. As I come down, try to keep it nice and straight, but as I go down, I'm squeezing my upper back here. I'm keeping my abs engaged the entire time to not use my lower back, and I'm squeezing my stomach in the front to help my obliques lift it up to really prevent using my lower back to do this lift. So as I said, I'm tighter on this side. It's a lot hard for me to keep the shoulder down, but still it's staying down. I'm engaging my abs to squeeze and lift up. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or requests, make sure you leave them in the comments so that I can continue to make content that'll bring out your ultra instinct.